bubble. Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen, and Divide and Conquer version 5. We are still playing, actually, as the Easterlings of Rhûn, and in the last episode, we did get our asses handed to us by EREBOR, but we also managed to get a revenge killing Gimli, and now we are sieging EREBOR with quite a big army, actually. Almost 2 full stacks and a half. And worth noting is that we have this dwarven. I was informed of this on an episode a couple of days ago. That we have the dwarven grudge. That if they don't have Erebor or Dane's Halls, Gundabad, or I think Thorin's Halls or Khazad-dûm, then they will have those factions will get penalties or penalized, so they will really want to take them back. But I do think that Khazad-dûm, the dwarves of Khazad-dûm still hold Khazad-dûm East, so we shouldn't really be in too much trouble if we take Erebor. However, worth noting is that I think the dwarves of Erebor only has 4 regions left. So if we take Erebor, we can't take this region without triggering a doom stack. That's also very worth noting. Also, it would be fun if we can regicide them somehow. Speaking of regicide, we will try to do that with Dale. They have 2 stacks here, but no generals. So we will work on finding all of their generals or their family members, because this is King Harwell, the faction leader. However, I don't think I found a faction heir so far. Maybe he's walking around somewhere, but I don't know. We kind of retreated against a big dwarven stack here, so we will rather try to join up these 2 forces, and then together with this army, they will keep marching east, and maybe just lay siege to this region real quick, and then the other one can get to work on Dale, which we also have a fleet, a pretty strong fleet actually, a lot of armor penetration on their way to take Burkaupis, or at least try to kill their general, and then we can pull back after we've killed the general if the regicide doesn't work. What we are going to focus on in this episode will of course be the Battle of Erebor, which we will be taking on in the next turn, and also possibly a regicide of Burkaupis. We also might very well be attacked by Dale at Burmarlinge, but we can't really get any more defenders in this settlement. So I'm pretty nervous to see if we might actually win this, because I think we only have the trashiest of towers. I think that was everything that I could wrap up. We are also working on collecting another one of these really good armies, with some more of these golden boys, the Loki Flagrim and Loki Gamprim, which would be so great. So great. We are basically only focusing on armor penetration and some cavalry with all of our armies. We have the Udeg Marines there, and I think we should also have them somewhere else where we also have the Udeg Marines. Both of you can go over to that fort, and you can go into Mirionior. So then we will have a ballista as well. Is it here? Yes. Here we also have Udeg Marine, which is great. So, and we are upgrading Karasant as well. Oh, we have so many forces to collect on the way up. All the way up. So first you'll go down to Mistrand and then just collect and keep pushing north. Now, speaking of pushing north, it's time to end the turn. You can maybe attack one of our armies, but it's the better one. And you don't have a general. So who knows what's going to happen. We also need to... Okay, you lay siege to Marlinge. I mean, yeah, Dale. Sometimes you say that you want peace, but then you just turn around and attack me for no apparent reason. Such a great guy, I've done no harm to you. Well, maybe I've done some. Okay, but doesn't look like... Have you already passed the dwarves? I don't think that EREBOR actually did anything. Speaking of doing something, I hope everyone's doing alright. That whatever you encounter is something that you... Marlinge is under siege, of course, and we spent some money, but we're still in the green. Family members, okay, Karasant. This should be, first of all, the guild house. I think that's the best, and because we have so many things to buy here. And Strondos, you got the ballista maker. Another thing. I need to focus on... I don't think the... well, because if I want the Loki Gamprim and Flagrim, then in all of my castles and my huge cities, I think I should be able to get the barracks so I can recruit those units. So that's something that I'll need to try to keep an eye on. Like Karasant, for example. And Rubar. You, with the Warlord's Hall, we might be too small in order to get that barracks. But we can, doesn't hurt to get the Warlord's Hall anyway. Nothing economic here. And Ilanin, Warlord's Hall, you already got that one. And then we can get the Guard Barracks. To get more of those golden boys. Viltur, you are just working on growing, really. Master Mason's Hall, let's build that first. And then we can start get all of these fun stuff. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's it for construction. Recruitment. Oh, look at this. Whole bunch of cavalry and some units retrained as well. If I put you down there now, and all of you onto the boat, all of you onto the boat, we're still in the green making profit. Though it's not a very big one, not a very big profit. But in the next turn, I want you to go to Lest, where we'll get some more of the Arula Dragon Guard. And then Strondost, and then I guess we're damn near full already. Interesting. Right, where is my boat? Right here. I want you to drop your units off at Burkaupis, actually. I think that would be swell. Can't really do anything here, unfortunately. Can you get any mercenaries? I don't think the mercenaries will be able to get there in time, though. Nope, they absolutely will not. Still, doesn't hurt to recruit them. Maybe they can accomplish something. In the aftermath of whatever happens at Marlinge. What do you have? Do you have anything good in this army? Can't see all of it, but they do have some barding marksmen, Dale swordmasters. Yeah, that's a scary one. Don't really have that much to fight them off with, unfortunately, so we might lose Marlinge. And maybe attack you right off the bat just to get rid of 1.2 thousand dwarves. What do you have? You have the ballista. I think I will work my cavalry to take that one out. Then you don't really have any archers, so I think we should be able to kill a lot of you just with our arrows. But still, we mustn't underestimate that they have armor and I basically don't. But let's just see. Screw around and F around and find out. Yeah, Frodo looked a bit worse for wear there, doesn't he? Let's see. Right, I think the weather is good enough. We can start the deployment. And then start up. Oh, damn, we don't have a lot of melee. We have some, I suppose, but... And we're pretty spread out with the quality of troops as well. Then we have all of our archers. you as well. You a bit wider, maybe. And the cavalry will need to focus on the ballista, general in the back. And we have all of these guys that I would actually like. Oh no. All of these guys that I would actually like to somehow involve in the army. Like this. Maybe. Then spread you out. Crossbows. Then there's something. This looks great, doesn't it? All up. Swoop you up. Will they start moving? They actually will start moving. There we go. And cavalry. Now, let's just slow it down a little bit. Slow it down. Be smooth. Okay, okay. And deselect military. Group or our horses. Group you up again. There we go. Then, where is their ballista? There it is. Charge that thing. Because I really don't want to fight it. If I can avoid it. But, it does look like the dwarven laborers kind of anticipated our move. Not fast. Okay. No, they didn't. One. Here we go. That's the second charge. How many do they have left? 20 something. Pull back. Pull back. Now, our army needs to start moving up. There we go. And the cavalry. Don't know why you're walking. That's one way to make sure that you die. Dwarven laborers. Dwarven laborers. Ballista crew have 20 still. Now we need to do some sweet microing until they once again leave the ballista unattended. Okay, you can get moved. And ballista. There we go. Left them again. Right, maybe you can start riding here now instead. You can help out fighting the ballista crew as well. 20. That charge looked absolutely horrendous. But they are down to 14. Pull back. Okay. Now our archers have started to shoot. That's great. And you don't really think I want you to start shooting already. Because you need some better angles to get your shots off correctly. Now. Once again. I left the ballista unattended. Never learn, do they? All of you. What do I want you at? Okay, you are shooting at the EREBOR infantry. That's actually pretty okay. You can start shooting at the Maddoxes, maybe. You can start shooting at them, and all of you are throwing javelins. So I think... Oh, damn. That's not good. What if I get a charge up in the backs of the dwarven laborers? Could that help? But they are running, so this is not going to be a good charge. Yeah, just lost a couple. Now, pull back. And it looks like they really want to charge after the cavalry. Now, what's going on over here?
Victory is well within our grasp.
There we go. Everyone's fighting. Everyone's fighting. Now, you can attack the axe throwers. You can attack the king's shields. And maybe you as well. This is not going to be fun, though. This is going to hurt pretty bad. Keep shooting at the Maddoxes. And now you are out of javelins. There we go. Now I want you to go out there. What's going on with my cavalry? Are they being chased still? Yes, they are. So they can just run around the riverside. Where are you? It looked like they had some units that started to break. That might actually be pretty fun to chase down. There we go. And now attack them as well. We are chewing up the king's shields. Right, you attack them. You might attack them. And now I want my archers, the few arrows you have left. What do I want you to shoot at? The EREBOR infantry, maybe. I think that would be great. We've lost 6%, killed 54. That's really good. So good that I would like to send some Autolad Dragon Riders into the backs of the Dwarven laborers. There we go. How's it going for you guys? Oh, not good at all. Getting absolutely slaughtered. Against the... Oh, King's Shields, of course. King's Shields are spears. That's not something you should be fighting. Thought they had started to break. They are still eager. Complete psychos. We can chase them down instead. And what do we have? Broken. Broken. You can attack the shields, maybe. At least some of you have spears. And I didn't even use my crossbows in this battle. Ah, damn. Okay, run up with the crossbows, because I think we should get some pretty good shots off at those dwarven laborers. So if you can just run up and get into position here, that would be great. That's also the captain's unit. So far, we killed 86%. Taken quite a few prisoners. You attack the King's Shields. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? The archers that are out of ammunition, I mean, and the Balkul's tribesmen. I don't think I will be using them more than I absolutely have to. Okay, there we go. Run, please. And start shooting at the dwarven laborers, because I think you should be able to do some magnificent damage to them. There we go. You get ready to chase down unit when they start running. Oh no. Not into the line of fire, please. Okay. Looks like we are starting to get some shots off. That's good. And the King's Shields are strong. They are holding the line. I mean, we've captured like 400 prisoners. And that's actually quite a lot, seeing as dwarves generally have a ridiculously high morale. They don't break easily. But this army didn't have a general, so that might be one of the reasons. Oh, beautiful. That volley was sweet. Okay. There. And I think that are the ones I want fighting the laborers if we absolutely have to. Come on. Okay, they are wavering. So one small little touch, one little tap might be enough to send them over the edge. 111. I mean, we are getting experience for our crossbowmen here. Okay, 111 to... Not a big fan of those blob shots. Okay, there we go. You need some experience. Write them down. Great. That's it. Went from 9% lost to 7. So we actually healed a couple of guys. That's great. 2 survivors of the dwarves. MVP. Everyone got a piece of the action except for the one unit of Balkal Spearmen and the bodyguard. 4 kills of the Outlaw Dragon Riders. That's not a lot. But the MVP appears to be 67 Balkal Spearmen. Huh. Great stuff. So proud of you. At least now that's a dwarvish army that we won't need to worry about. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And I don't think that settlement was very big either.
No.
Execute. Wondering. Enemy camp sack. Beautiful. If you start moving towards them now, you're just a... Oh, you're actually a spy. Okay. So I think we could lay siege to this settlement and just siege them down for a long time. You start marching down south. And would need to train some more units here. For when these guys appear. 3 units, but still. Right. Still waiting for some boats to come up here. You can't quite get into that port. You can though. So might as well save. Really? What am I missing here? That worked. That worked. Okay. All of the infantry don't have the movement. Great, so now we have some units in that fort. We are still making money, fortunately, but now I want... Oh, the dwarves actually retreated. And we know that in EREBOR we have another relic. So, time to quick save and get into EREBOR. Damn, bit nervous actually. And you will be controlled by the AI, and you will also be controlled by the AI. We have a lot of troops, but I think I will have them be on defensive mode first, and rather use the captain's unit than my ally with the general. Let's get in here, see if we can take EREBOR. They have damn near full stack, so they must have gotten a pretty sizable garrison. I forgot to check if they had any catapults or ballistas, but I don't think they got any of that. They might though. They very well might. Okay. I want better weather. There we go. Start the deployment, and I don't think... Oh. Hello, graphics. There might actually be only one way in, and that's this little gate right here. Not even anywhere on the sides where we can move up. So this is gonna be an experience for sure. Now, everyone drop. I think I want spears. Hello? I want... Why? Okay. Because they are in phalanx mode. Right. So that's why they can't grab the rams. But we still want them at the front lines. You can take the ram. And I don't think they have any active towers that we need to worry about. So it's just one ram, one opportunity. archers, you can hang out a little bit in the back. Javelins might be useful. I don't think you will be. So you up front and center. Or Arulad. We have some Loki Flagrim, which is going, and they're going to be a lot of fun throwing in. I do not think that I will need any of the mounted archers yet. And you are not armor penetrating, so it's really break glass in case of emergency, guys. Okay. Anything? Oh, this must be the city of Dale, right? Which is mine. Great stuff. And the general up here as well. Great. I wonder if they might decide to sally out. Shouldn't be that stupid. Oh, they actually have archers on the walls. You run up and start shooting. Why not? And you run up and start shooting as well. We can get some really good shots off on the EREBOR axe throwers. That would be swell, because they're of course pretty cause so much damage. Armor penetrating and stuff. Huh? So maybe I would like for you who is expendable to take the ram. You can start shooting at the axe throwers. We also need to keep in mind the battle timer. Do we have the angle to get any good shots off here? If the crossbow started using the volley shots. Okay, they're actually pretty straight. We're not getting a lot of kills though. So you can start moving towards the ram, please, and be in wide formation as well. If they are to waste or use their axes, I want them to waste them on the lowest of the low of my units. And looks like they might get a couple of shots off. Ouch. You stop shooting. 199. Here we go. Under 93. I just want them. I think they only have like 3 or 4 axes. And we are actually getting some kills. That's awesome. On all of them, it seems, as well. Okay, where are you? No, that's the wrong. I want you to shoot them. Oh, we are actually getting quite a few kills on them, right? Edible infantry, no. Oh, only... What? Right, Erebor axe throwers in the absolute front line. And this is some difficult stuff. Can you please start breaking the gate? Please? Okay, what about now? Don't want... Okay, now maybe. There we go. Please? Yes. Beautiful. BEA beautiful. And how many axe throwers? 138. And my archers are all out of ammunition. So this is of course going to hurt a wee bit. Let's see. Can you somehow... What does it look like from Erebor infantry? I will start sending the Arula dragon guards through because they have spears and they are effective against armor. So you will just kind of take a beating from the axe throwers, so no one else has to. Okay. Okay. Now we really need to start sending everyone in. Let's start with the spears who are effective against armor. And there we go. And maybe the shock ones as well. King's Axis. All of you can start moving, actually. Because it looks like the Adolad Dragon Guard is kind of struggling, to be honest. We've lost 2%, killed 9. But now we are chucking through a whole bunch of infantry. And our allies are coming as well. I just don't want them to run. So I might put them in defensive stance as soon as they come over here. Oh my god. So buggy, I can't move up to look at my troops. Ah!
Victory is well within our grasp.
Great.
Time our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
Let's see if we can start to kind of go around with our troops. Oh, looks like we're already breaking through quite amicably. Even though the Loki Gamprim, these most likely don't have their spear wall active. But I can't see, because if I try to get over there, my camera all bugs out. Right. So I want you, let's see. Start running through with some of our troops. What are you? Adolad Dragon Guard, that's great. We are absolutely slaughtering them, but we lost 5% of our troops. But that's 5% of the total. And that includes these guys. So most likely I've actually lost quite a few of my lads. And timer is running swiftly as well. There we go. Now, I want you to run over there. I need the crossbows to get clear as well. And yeah, the chariots are running in. Ah, diggity. Now, I need you. Oh my god, what just happened? You run up there, and then you can start firing at will. You run up as well. Then I'm thinking that the phalanx will need... Oh, god. Yeah, great idea. Run in some privateer cavalry straight into their spear wall. What can possibly go wrong? Right, what do I need? Start shooting. I'd actually rather start shooting at the Durin's Guard, to be honest. Let's start running you out there. Our infantry start to run through as well. Start moving up with the pikes. All of the Arulad run up as well. They have absolutely been taking a pounding. Right, here we go. Cavalry might use... Well, I need you... shoot at the Durin's Guard. There we go. You run up there. You are starting to get tired, unfortunately. But we are getting kills off the Durin's Guard, and that's great. You attack them. You attack them. And then the spears should just walk up in a calm and ordered fashion. You run up to the side. Also run up to the side. I'm starting to get a bit stressed, actually, with the timer, even though it's just not even halfway yet. We've lost 9%, killed 43, so there are still quite a few units left. You attack the King's Shields, you attack the Dwarven Defenders, you can help out with the Stiff-Beard Archers. You can just keep shooting at the Durin's Guard, even though it doesn't look like you're getting a lot of good shots off anymore. 44, it seems like it's been 44 for quite a while. Okay. Walk you up. Get you a bit closer. Okay. The pikes should be able to... Man, they're still shooting even though we are really engaging them. There we go. And you attack the Dwarven Defenders. From here, you should be activating your phalanx formation, which is great. And now you're in phalanx with a shield wall. That's interesting to see who's gonna be the winner in that combination. And you would like for you to somehow get around. You can attack the Dwarven Defenders. You attack those Dwarven Defenders, and you start shooting at the Durin's Guard. Doesn't look like you're shooting at the Durin's Guard. Now you are. Sorry about the lag. Very tired, exhausted. Now you can be a bit more defensive. Don't want you to start losing a whole shit ton of troops just because you're tired. And now they started to run in. Let's see if we can put the crossbows right there. How's it going over here? We are still fighting somewhere. Oh, just because I put on defensive, all of you are running back. That's interesting. Okay. Our units are still fighting something back there. And it looks like the phalanx is doing a decent enough job, even though it might not be the quickest. Durin's Guard are on 30, and I don't think that the phalanx should have any real problems with them. We are getting some shots off on the defenders, though, and that's awesome. There we go. Get to work. The Durin's Guard is actually dealing quite a lot of damage to my troops. But why can't I move anywhere? A lot of my gilded troops are really taking a bit of a pounding. You get in there and attack the defenders. Why can't you move? Okay. Put you somewhere here instead. You attack the defenders. You keep attacking Durin's Guard, who doesn't really seem like he wants to die. Now let's just send everyone in. What the hell? Actually, you need to start pulling back from the Dwarven Defenders, because I do not think that we beat them in a hand-to-hand combat in melee. And now the ally is in. And now it's just your brute force. But we are losing so many units. We've lost a fourth of our combined army, I think. That's the general dead. Pavor. And the gateway is captured finally. Building lost. Building captured. What is left? King's Shields. I mean, they have insane morale. Oh my god. That's good enough. End the battle. Oh, look. We lost almost half of our army. But we took EREBOR. Ugh. Ugh, 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 ugh. And I would like to see you killed 63 and 313. So they had a better KD ratio than I did for sure. MVP is Loki Flagrim, 152. But they also lost 137. Not diggity damn. We didn't lose too much to friendly fire. 30 Baroon Raiders were lost to friendly fire. That's too bad. And in allied army, 27 Baroon Raiders and 127 Privateer Cavalry. Lost 24. Great stuff. Erebor is ours. And this is, of course, a real mining settlement where I should be able to make so much money. So much money. Worth noting now is Erebor is down to 3 settlements. Ew. Don't think they like us very much, so sack the settlement. And now you have a general in there. And we might actually want to move and make sure to capture like Onazanar, for example. So if you move over there with your board, it's getting kind of weak. You merge up with that army. Cavalry and archers. And just some spears. Better than hunt. There we go. Now I want you to move up to Onazanar. Maybe we can just snuff them out really quickly. Great. And Dale, you also have quite a few units to fill up the ranks of the, don't you? I think 57 spears. 20 crossbows. That feels like something I could be able to merge up like that. And you... Oh, I lost so many of my best troops. There we go. This might be enough. And you will move to Onazanar. You will move to Withybord. Great, great, great. However, something that's not that great is that... Okay, Dale is just amassing troops like crazy. You get over here. Okay, we have Burkram. I wonder, do you have... Faction Air. Right. So that's Faction Air, Faction Leader. So this army can just quickly take Bur Kaupis. Can't be too quickly because they don't have a ballista. And then just move straight to Burgram. Then I think that would be quite swell. But we have used up all of our movement points for this turn. We got some trait increases, which is great. Retinue expansions as well, and trait increases. Let's see if there's anything in Erebor that we can't eat that I'd rather destroy. Huh. Could have gotten Ironmongers. Could have gotten a better armory for me, or a better blacksmith. But no. Right, starting with the bare necessities. Recruit some spies. And now, I wonder. Have some more armor penetrating boys. Aren't building there, but this is a town. So I think this is one of those places where I won't be able to get enables training out. Yeah, just basic stuff. Barracks. Right, I need to grow to a large town before I can go to the guard barracks. So let's see if we can get something. Grow it. Farming for just like that. I'm broke again. And we are ready for another turn, I think. I don't see any Erebor armies anywhere. We do have one here with units in it. And this is not gonna be a fun fight. I'm not even sure we'll be able to win this. Yeah, let's just end the turn. And we'll see what kind of luck we'll have. What's fortunate is if I give them that region, Accept or we will attack. Yeah, sure. Why not?
It was a fair deal, yes? Until we meet again.
What was I gonna say? Right, if they take that region, then they are up to 4 again, and then we can kill their faction heir and their faction leader quite swiftly without risking a stack. Merchants Guild in EREBOR. Nice. Oh, and really? Faction leader. Okay.
Yes, noble master.
Have you pulled back? You actually have. That's so great. Although it looks like alien family. Oh, you're a family member now. If you lay there, well, let's just hope that they don't sally out, because I'd rather want to keep that region, that place under control. Right, if you rather start moving up towards Kirikathal, then make sure that that place is safe, and I'll throw 12 into that fort. Now we have a boat there, and could unload the whole army in the next turn. And then we'll lay siege to Burkaupis. Kaupis. Weird name. You start marching, sailing south. You get on the boat. And all of you can also get on the boat. And just like that, it's dang near full again. Sail up to Karasant, where we will get even more troops. Beautiful. Made some money. 3rd place military. Right, inconspicuous. Construction. Oh, look at this. So much fun stuff has been constructed. You are just plowing on with economic buildings. And Dale, you got the barracks, so you can retrain. Okay. I think we still have some problem with the culture, right? Yeah. Yes, we do. So that's something that we need to get to work on. And Mintirionior, you got the upgrade. Well, now we can get the Master Masons. And Elgier, you got the practice range. Warlord's Hall, maybe. And Mahad, Public Fountains. What do I really want here? Maybe try to grow you a bit more. 3%. Very high tax rate. If I lower it down to... Now this is population growth. Let's try with that. See how far we can push it. And Mistrand, you got the High Palace. Well, and now you get just getting more economic buildings, but I'd also like the army barracks there, actually. Oh, we have so many different types of troops that we can train. Although, unfortunately, we don't have any of them available to us at this moment. Blessed. Can you retrain anything fun? No. Strondost. Karasant. Tyrion, Eor, Rubar. Just going around recruiting armor penetration. Right. Anything at Ilanin? And we're broke again. Mornadel, I'm really looking forward to what I can build in this place. Right. Recruitment report. Mistran, Strondost, a whole bunch of cavalry that I've already moved onto the boat. And you will be dropping those units in the next turn. You're moving back. You can move into Dale, merge up some stuff. You march west. Right, and now I think we'd like to kill the Dwarven faction leader, right? Don't know how many family members they might have left, or they're one of those Teutonic factions where they don't really have family trees. But then it shouldn't say family member, but that was the faction leader, not a family member. Who knows these things? Right, we do not have that many archers, but I think I want to use my crossbows as much as possible. And then armor penetration. There we go. And you pull back. All of these weak ones onto the back. Might still have use of the cavalry. And now I think we're ready to rock and roll. Want all of you to start walking up until you can unload on the Sons of the Fallen. Javelin throwers might be useful as well. Oh, it's actually moving towards us. That's nice of him. You start throwing, you will start throwing, and then we need to start marching up our armor penetration. Great. Now, where are you? Where are you? Hope we can get some pretty decent shots off. They are 114. Wow, they have quite a few. And the Sons of the Fallen are, of course, absolute beefcakes of armor and shield. They can make shield walls and things like that. So I'd really like to use up as much as my ammunition as possible before they reach us. I wonder if he's just walking straight for my general. So if I started walking my general like up to this side, then he would start following him instead. We are actually killing some of them. Doesn't go quite as quickly as I would have wanted, but I think we're just chiseling down on their health points, or hit points rather. Which is good as well. I mean, anything that makes it easier for my infantry to start wearing them down. Down to 100. And I think they're starting to go down a little bit quicker. And no, they did not just go for my general. Soon my javelin throwers or my projectile throwers should be able to reach as well. And then we'll just charge in with the spears, I think. They have the best range, and then the privateer axemen, all those units will rather be flanking around. This is of course going to hurt quite a bit for the Adolad, but I'm training new dragon guards really quickly, so it's okay. Down to 74, and now they should, some javelins should start coming in. There we go. And now I'll have all of you stop firing at will. And right, now the Adolad.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half
Now
their
we've
men.
tied them down. So then I really need to get into a good position. Shoot at their backs. You get in there, and you are way too narrow in that angle. Beautiful. And how are you doing? You can run in as well. Cell swords, run in as well.
Within our grasp. In time, our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
Great. And then, now, if they start getting their backs turned towards us, then we'll start unloading the crossbow bolts onto them. Okay, we're actually killing some of them.
Rejoice.
And now the general is dead as well.
Crush his men
Great
while
stuff.
they
King
their
Dane is slain.
victory is
Oh, the
ours.
pain and disdain.
Both righteous and well
Beautiful. didn't check the stats now. But at least now King Dane is dead, and we can keep moving on to lay siege to EREBOR and hunt for our second relic. EREBOR's leader is dead. Yes. Enemy camp sacked. Now, what if you lay siege to EREBOR? Don't think they might very well sally out, actually. Bye. Let's take a look at Onazanar, which you will be laying siege to. Okay, they might actually very well sally out here. Okay, and the Orcs of Gundabad has Dane's halls. Now, if I merge some of you up, and I would very much... Oh, damn, I can get Goblin Infantry and Sons of the Fallen. Oh, yes, I would love to... What if I just break the siege for now, lift the siege, then... And then you... Some weak unit. Maybe, okay. Disband that unit. I didn't disband what I actually wanted to disband now, did I? I disbanded some clansmen instead, but that's okay. Still can't afford that, though. I'm thinking, what could be a good idea to abort... So I can afford that. You are getting somewhere. 5% done. Getting somewhere. Trading post. Right. Now we got some money to recruit some 4. And I'm 5 short. Now we should be okay. 1.4, please. Yes. Booyakasha. Now we can start sieging again, and I think we are stronger for it. And do we want... EREBOR is strong, but it doesn't really make sense that I have a whole bunch of full stat or full groups inside the settlement. So I might want to start sending them out soon. You will be attacking Burkaupis. That's a family member. Should I just go in, kill him, and then retreat? Maybe that might be a decent enough idea. A lot of soldiers, Dalen soldiers moving towards Kirikathal. Big fan of that. But let's just end the turn and see what it has in store for us. Some soldiers that I forgot to move. EREBOR didn't do anything. Let's see if... Oh, EREBOR didn't sally out on any of with any of their armies that where we are sieging. So that is good. Karasant, you got a general. And that means that get some really good soldiers in here. Now we're all full. Don't have basically any archers though, but that's something that we'll have to figure out for the next foreseeable future. Drop off the army. Lay siege to Burkaupis. And they can hold for 7 turns. And now... Don't like the look of this. I think that no matter what I do... You can attack me there, you can attack me there. Then on the bridge. So then we'll have a defensive battle there, but they might very well go for Kirikathal, and then I'm screwed. Can't get any more mercenaries out here, can I? And privateer cavalry. Now get in. You can't attack Kirikathal yet. But it looks like it might be a good enough idea to move this garrison out as well. The turn, faction announcements. We are getting so many new family members. And look at this. So much beautiful crop rotation, communal farming, etc. Esgaroth, you got guard barracks, so you can make some Goldie boys. Now just plowing on with some really good buildings. Beautiful stuff. Can't retrain anything here, but what if... Oh, we don't have any of those units there either. Actually, I'm gonna do one of these things. Stop with that. Then send you over to Esgaroth. Then we will retrain you. Great stuff. Beautiful strategy. Now you move towards Onazanar. And we will be sieging these settlements down quite a bit. Just to make sure that they... I don't want goblins in my army. Just to make sure that they have as few units as possible. Now... Tyrion or Yor. You have some new troops. And Glanin, you got some as well. And then a whole bunch retrained. Ererebor. Rather you move these units to ports. And Elgir. You rather move to Mistrand. So it's just easier to ship them, you know. And Strandost, you got the crossbowman. We can put you in the fort for now. Beautiful. Get anything good here? Nope. 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 Whole bunch of basic armor penetrating stuff. There we go. That is great. Arvarad. Right, we already broke. You start moving north, or keep moving north rather. Right, now I need to worry about what I want to do here. If you start moving towards Irikathol, then that's a bad day all around for us. Can't train anything here yet. Right. Right. You can take that fort, free upkeep, yoo-hoo. And Dale and Erebor still might be attacked by any of these big stacks, so that's still something to keep an eye on. But already I think we've done everything we want to do. You will keep Silmarillion. Actually has artillery. But we'll siege them down for as much as possible, and then we'll have them charge out. Sally out, rather. So I think... What do you have? Durin's Guard. They can make shield wall, reliable in snow, but doesn't look like they are good against cavalry. They're not specifically effective against cavalry. So it might be a fun idea to try to sally out and just kill the general. Let's just end the turn and see what the next one has in store for us. And then I think, depending on what happens... Really? Woodland Realm declares war on us. Hot diggity damn. Not the best idea there. So I think that I will be killing them. Hopefully I will be killing them. Who knows? Maybe they'll absolutely kick my butt. Settlement besieged. Right. Esgaroth. End of turn report. New family member. Just a quick gander at my family tree. Look at all the kids when they come of age. 8, 11, 6, 3, 12. Oh, almost come of age. I think they come of age at 16. 7, 12, 9, 11, 9, 13. Either people that we will marry off, or that will be getting into our army as generals.
How may I serve?
What's going on? What's going on? Okay, you can stand on the bridge. Can we get anything more here? No, we cannot. Ooh, don't have a lot of good recruits, do we?
My ears are yours. Unseen.
Ahead. What happened to that big Dale army? That's what I'd like to know. But at least, okay, there he is. He just blended into the environment.
Was that your best shot?
But it's still, I think my best shot at fighting them will be having defensive battles on the bridges.
How may I serve?
Think so. Boat, thinking might be might be in my best interest to send these boats up. Oh no, it was the wrong one. Start sending these boats up to fight the Woodland Realm. Really feels like they should have other priorities, to be honest. You have already dropped off your army, so you can go down and just collect the boys in the fort. And we'll try to retrain, or rather recruit as much as possible. You are still building. Bro. And what do we have here? We have a pretty okay army. Not really, but almost.
How may I serve?
Really battered army. You attack them and don't allow you to be controlled by the AI. Oh, they are battered as well. But elves are strong. I mean, I think the general alone will be able to kill all these units, no problem. So, move you back, and then we'll reinforce you with this. And then we'll attack. Save, and then go in. And hopefully we'll be able to kill these Woodland Realm general. I didn't ask for them to declare war on me, you know. Really didn't. Might have looked like it, but I really didn't. Wait, can we get some better weather? Well, I think this has to be good enough. And all of our melee. I want you to form a shield wall. Here we go. You move back. You move back. Don't need the shock infantry in the front line. You and you and you and you. You will become my front line. You will become my shockers. You will become my sweeper uppers. And then we have our archers. Doesn't really sound like a good idea to face off against elves with archers. But, okay, there you are. I would love to see if you actually decide to move on us. Yes, you do. We have anything here? Yes, we do. There we go. And now we gotta do a brief little pawsy poo. You and you and you. And you and you. And form a line. And they really just rushed us here, didn't they? Ugh. Not really the best group of infantry, is it? Woodland Scouts. Just get shooting. Now you can actually start pulling back, because I think the Adola Dragon Guards should have them all... Oh, Elder Council. That's something we really need. Wow. Goes really fast. Shoot at the woodland scouts, woodland warriors. And you throw at the elder council, please. You keep going after the archers. You can fight against the spearmen. Right. Right. What do I want you to do? Bandits. Run up on the side, please. You just charge in at whatever. You, I want to wait a little bit with. Can we get any volleys off on the Elder Council? Oh, right. We also have that unit. Man, our horses are getting absolutely butchered by their horses. We've lost 9% of their 34. There we go. And now I'd like for all of my archers to rather focus on their general, if possible. I think that might be the best use of my arrows. Start marching up with the spears as well. And theoretically, my Adolad Dragon Guard should have no problem killing the horse archers. But that's only a theory.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Pretty well functioning theory so far. Great. So is everyone shooting at the Nawar Halalawara? Great. All of you get into position. You get into position. I just want to shoot as much as possible at their general, actually. Because I just know it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt so bad. Looks like their armor is way too thick for our arrows to penetrate efficiently. Start marching. We've lost 15%, killed 71, and I mean, this was a full stack. Mind you, it's a really, really bad full stack, but still.
We are winning the battle.
Here we go. And you marching in. And unbreak the shield wall and then just chase after them. There we go. Now it's just the general left, right? How's it going over here? Oh, come on. Ugh. They have much better stamina than me as well. We've killed 88, so we should have the entire army obliterated. You. There we go. General is dead. Now, please. Stop running. Okay, you can go after them as well. Oh, come on.
We are winning the battle.
Just give up. Please. There we go. Unfortunately, I think their woodland sentinels are stronger than my Ravenian spearmen. There we go. Finally. What do we have left?
They run like children.
Oh, it was something. Continue the battle. Chase them down just for good measure. 18. Did we heal any? We don't have any generals, so I don't think we will heal that much. Ammo. 16, 2%. Ugh. MVP 65 on the Loki Gamprim. Great stuff. At least that's a Woodland Realm general dead, but now I know that they will start coming towards us as well, but I think that's good because Dol Guldur has been bankrupt for quite some time. And if the Woodland Realm just sends some of their troops over towards my territory, then that might give them an opening to deal some real damage. Ornarel, right? Mining network, trade, chicken farming, farms, large bazaar. Warlord's Hall as well. Great. That one's gonna be rich. Sant Anui. Now we got the army barracks. Might as well just really go with all of the good military buildings there. Naburka, Master Mason's Hall. Great. Now we can start. I mean, what are you really? What kind of trade are you really gonna get here? Rather get a port first. Something like this. And then Mataram, you got the sheep farming. Don't really think it's worth spending any more resources here now, actually. We'll just leave you be. You're making over 6k a turn. That's impressive. Sant Anui. Have a lot of units that would rather move north. You are empty. We can actually stand there and then we will load up all these units onto that ship. You already in 2 turns. Great. Rubar. Some basic archers. They can move over to that fort. Great. Do I want to recruit anything here? I don't think so. Not for now, at least. Esgaroth has retrained. Oh, beautiful. I need more archers, though. Can throw you into the mix. That's a full stack. And then we can move you over to Dale. Worth noting that we've really emptied a lot of our military reserves here just to fight that battle. Would be nice to lay siege to Thranduil's halls, though, but that's for another episode. Ooh, get in there. Great. Great. And you are still sailing. You are sieging. You are standing firm, and so are you. And we are still sieging over here at Midiarion as well. They give up, or they sally out rather, in turns. Worth noting is that I don't have the strongest army. I basically have no infantry or no melee infantry. A whole bunch of archers and javelin throwers, though. So we really need to sit them down for as much as possible. Thinking, though, if I just wait this down to the last one, break the siege, and then just restart it. I don't think they have time to heal, but I think they start over from 7 turns if I really want to just starve them out. Which might not be a very ethical choice. But I still think it's one of the best ones.
An honor to serve. Yes, an honor to serve.
I actually want you to sieging.
My ears are yours. As you will.
You stand close to Burgram, because there we have the faction heir.
My eyes are yours.
And
As you will.
these are the only settlements that they have.
Invisible.
Faction heir, faction leader. But we also have a family member here,
I am here only to fight thee.
which would be nice to kill. But that's something that we'll have to do in another episode, because it's really about time that I wrap this up. But first, lay siege to Onazanar. And then we'll siege them down for quite a while as well. 5 turns, 10 turns, 3 turns on the other one. And if we manage to take all of them in 1 turn, then that's goodbye on EREBOR. And then it's only Dale left. And I think I might want to wipe out the Woodland Realm elves as well now, because they were mean enough
As you will.
to declare war on me.
Orders. Be gone.
But I'm thinking that I will wrap up this series when EREBOR is done, when Dale is done, and also when the Woodland Realm is done. Then I have really cleared up the entire northeastern part of the map, I think. And it's also about time that we start thinking about what other factions we'd like to play. Because in the next turn, or the next campaign, is to be a good faction that's human. So no elves and no dwarves, but a human good faction. So then we have, of course, Dwynien and Bree, Gondor, Rohan, Dale. We have a whole bunch of them. And also we can play Enedwythe as a friendly faction, and the Warriors of Khand as a good faction, etc. So we have a lot of choices. So if you have any requests on what faction you would like for me to play, please write them down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.
The Weird Bubble!